Hey guys, welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Hi guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Bison Brewery. This is an organic IPA, India Pale Ale. So that's probably one of my first organic ones. This is 6% ABV on the label. I don't see any date or anything on here, so I don't know if it's got anything digitized on the bottle. It's right out of the fridge and it's cold and it's sweating right now, so you can't see it, but it is digitized on the bottle. Like I said, this comes from Bison Brewing. They're out of Berkeley, California. It's American IPA, coming in at 6%. This one is what it says on the bottle, 6%. Year-round serving. Food pairings, cuisines, curried, Thai. Your cheeses are peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp, blue. All your more potent cheeses. Gorgonzola, even Limburger will go with this. So. Glassware is a pint, Becker is Stein, the mug. Just about anything you want to pour it in, just pour it into something. And it is not recommended for extended cellaring because it is an IPA and it will fade over time. Got a nice cap there with the buffalo on it. It's got bison. I'm going to try to save that. Going to end up on the fridge. Just get her in the glass. Alright, let's see what the Bison Organic's all about here. Pours a very clear beer. A lot of bubbles streaming up from the bottom. A lot of carbonation. Got a finger of head on that pour. I poured it semi-aggressive there. Yeah, it looks pretty good in the glass. A lot of bubbles. A lot of carbonation to that beer. It is a orangey amber color. Looks pretty good in the glass. Let's get a nose on it. Giving just a little bit of floral, piney hops on that. Not super strong. I'm actually getting a little bit of malt too on that one, so maybe it'll be pretty balanced on this one. I don't know. Not getting a great big aroma from this beer. Anyway, cheers guys. Very bitter. This is an extremely bitter beer. To me, it's out of balance. There's not enough malt to represent. Well, let me take another hit here. Very bitter on the tongue, on the very front part of the tongue. Almost to the point where it's metallic tasting. As subsides, as it eases up, as it goes down, but very, very bitter metallic on the front part of the tongue to me. Definitely. Not getting the big. It's not a hot bomb if you're looking for something that's going to have a lot of sweet taste, like a Too Hard or even a Stone IPA or anything. It's really, really bitter. I bet the IBUs on this is way, way up there. Probably at least in the 70s. You're going to the organic route, but they don't have time to put the date on the label. Not super impressed so far. Well, It's right out of the fridge. I'm not going to let it warm up too much. So I'm going to take this back and let the other half taste it, and probably be right back in, and we're going to do the final chug on this one, guys. Stick around. Very bitter. It's still got the metallic taste to it too. Not impressed with this one at all, guys. I mean, it's a very weak, bitter example as far as I'm concerned of an IPA. Final chug. It's way over bitter. I get that metallic taste even after it warmed up. Not impressed with this beer at all. I don't think I'll be buying it again. To me, for an IPA, there are a whole lot more of them that's better than this one. So it gets a 4. It's a C beer. It's an average beer. I wouldn't seek it out unless you can get it pretty cheap, because it's to me, it's not a very good representation of an IPA. If it's your first IPA, it's definitely going to turn you off. It's way too bitter. It doesn't have enough sweetness to balance it out. And there's a strong metallic taste to it, so almost like a 9-volt battery to your tip of your tongue. Maybe an almost dead one, you know. It ain't going to jolt you, but it's like a weak 9-volt to the tongue. Yeah. And I'm a hophead. I like a nice strong beer, but this didn't do it for me. Rate Beer has this at 65 overall and a 32 in the style. And beer obviously comes with a B. I think they're being fairly generous there. So, like I said, I don't know how old the beer is. It doesn't have a date on the bottle, so maybe it's an old beer. Maybe if they don't want me to review an old beer, they'll put a date on it. That's all I'm going to say about that. Guys, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and I can pretty much guarantee tomorrow's beer is going to be better than this one. Join me then.